Still having a toothache despite the fact that the tooth was removed. Try that again. Still having toothache despite the fact that the tooth was removed. This is told someone. First question, of course, is from the Chrysalis of Youth. What would happen if one of these videos blow up and you get hundreds of thousands of questions? Will you answer them all, or will you still remember us? Well, I won't remember you. I'll be, well, I will remember you, but I won't be capable of doing much more than reading the questions. So what I'll probably do is just, I'll make a plan. I'll make a plan and then ignore most of the questions apart from the ones that I think I can be funny with, and ignore many of the less great questions. But of course, you in particular, and I'm talking to you, I'm not going to forget you. Oh no, you're one of only 27 people who lost last week. Oh my God. Hundreds of thousands. Yeah, okay. I'm not talking about failure this week. Next question, of course, is from Endochrom. What would you like in your omelette? Well, omelette? I don't think I've actually made any omelettes it's like, well, you see, back in the 80s, they made out these omelette, I saw this television ad, that played all the time from Demtel or Kmart or one of those places where you call on the phone and ask for them to deliver you something, and they had this omelette pan that went flip, and you put your eggs in, and you put your other things in, and you fried up your omelette, and then you flipped it down, and perfect omelettes every time. Every time I try to make omelettes, because I don't have the special pan, I end up with scrambled eggs. And I like my scrambled eggs with multiple kinds of cheese and a little bit of bacon or something with some herbs of some. I don't know what herbs are. Well, I know what herbs are. I don't know what herbs they are. They just come in a jar, and I just sprinkle them like that, because fresh herbs is for people who go out in the backyard, and I don't do that. There's a lot of weeds. Next question, of course, could be from Jonathan Stern. Where would a ding go if a dingo would go ding? Well, apparently it went where the ding was. I don't know, because I didn't see the dingo. I think dingoes are invisible like ninjas. Next question, of course, is from Metonym. What would you do if you were stuck in a Groundhog Day situation / time loop? Well, no, I don't. Having a toothache despite the fact that I've already had the tooth removed. This is telling someone. First question, of course, is from, no, don't put me in the time loop. Having a toothache despite having the tooth removed. This is telling someone. First question, of course, is from, no, don't do that. No, what am I doing? No, don't start it again. Surviving a toothache, and don't you start back, okay, and lock it off. Okay, next question. I'm not doing a time loop. I don't want to have this toothache from a tooth that's already been. They broke my jaw a little bit because the tooth was broken, and they had to go. And I went and then they gave me more drugs, and I and they broke my jaw a little bit, and it's supposed to get less painful tomorrow. I don't want a time loop today. Next question. Why not? I went to get my driver's license renewed, and I had one of those scans where they used a thing to listen to my echocardiogram. I had to wait in the doctor's office without a shirt on. It's not been a fun day. Oh, it hurts when I do that because my jaw is slightly broken. They didn't even give me the fun drugs. Alright, next question, of course, is the last question for the day, which is, which business idea are you going to plan on? Well, of course, there's many different things that I can try, but I think the one that's most likely to succeed is, if I do pull it off, is winning Powerball. And that's it. That would be the whole business plan. Just I win, and I know you're saying it's really hard to do that, but I say it's easy to do that, except you know, if you buy the right ticket. The hard bit is buying the right ticket, and if I haven't done that, then how much did I win last time? $21. You're not having $21. I already spent that on a pizza. My face hurts. That's it for Telling Someone for this week. If you would like to ask me a question, then ask me a question in the question asking place below, or this out of a dovetail question is here for you to answer and give me some more engagement so I can get 111 billion views. Because I like that. I like money. Well, not too much money. If I had too much money, then I'll be rich. And that'll make me an asshole, probably. If everybody knew that I was rich. Because I'd have to be an asshole to stop people from trying to get all the money. And all those people are assholes. I don't want to attract assholes. So you see the dilemma I'm in. And that's why my business plan won't succeed. And why I won't tell anybody if it does. I'm dangerously talented and I don't have a cool sign-off. Yeah. See you out there, that one.